So this is my tub, and this is how I keep my water hyacinths through the winter. Now, out in the outdoor pond, they would have melted away and died, and that's what most water hyacinths in America do, is they just melt away and die, because people don't actually know how to take them in for the winter. And it really isn't that complicated. All you gotta do is take a bin, put in about 2 or 3 inches of compost, fill the water up about an inch above the dirt, mix it around, make sure it's nice, and make sure it's all nice and mixed in, and then take your water hyacinth and gently pack them in there. I did this maybe a month or so ago, and they have grown greener and better and happier, and I have only needed to top off the water once. Now, one little thing you need is a very bright LED, not LED, but you need a very bright light, which is very important, otherwise they will die, or a place where it gets bright, direct sunlight about 6 hours a day. Now, it really isn't that complicated. There are a lot of videos on YouTube on how to figure out what type of bulb exactly will work. You can use LED, you can use incandescent, you can use all kinds of different bulbs and fixtures. I have this long fixture that goes the length of the tub. Used to be for a very large aquarium. And this aquarium had a lot of plants in it, and it kept those plants alive for about 2 years until the tank was torn down and given to me, but at least the lights were given to me. But yeah, so I'm using them for these water hyacinths. I started out last spring with 3 water hyacinths, and these water hyacinths have multiplied extremely fast. Here are some more. The extras I decided to give to the turtles to tear up, because it's better for them to just melt. It'd be torn up and giving the turtles something to do than for them to melt and die. So yeah, there's a couple in here. And then I also took some over here by the window and put them in that little tub way back there. They're doing pretty good. They haven't really had any problems, but these ones have just been doing amazing. And yeah, it's just super simple. Just make sure that the area that you put them in, I preferably stay around room temperature. So 60 degrees to around 75 degrees. Even warmer would probably be fine. I don't know anyone who would keep their house above 80 degrees. So anyway, but yeah, this is how you make a tub to keep your water hyacinths in for the winter. Now, a lot of people like to put these giant kiddie pools full of water and let the water hyacinths float around, and I'm sure that works fine, but you can't really pack them in very well, and they're not getting very much nutrients, because there's probably not going to be, you probably don't have a lot of fish you're bringing in with them, not getting enough nutrients like they would if you use compost as a soil, and it doesn't take up as much space. Now, you only need a few water hyacinths to restock your pond. I have a relatively large pond, so I will need a few, but I would only need probably less than a half of this, more like a third of these water hyacinths, because I started out with only 3 and I had over 30 or maybe 40 by the end of the year, and I didn't want them to die, and I didn't want to restart with water hyacinths next year, because that's actually really expensive. They're like $5 a piece, and yeah, so this is just a great way to keep your water hyacinths alive. You can even use them if you have an aquarium. You can use them for your aquariums, like I did, except I don't have a grow light on this one, and it's full of turtles. So, I mean, if you had a different situation with a grow light and without turtles, maybe fish or something, then they would be very happy. But yeah, this is and I will see you in the next video.